All right, hey guys, welcome or welcome back. It's Paula here with Paula's Imperfect Plans. Excuse my voice. My son and I went to an Indiana Fever game Sunday afternoon in Indianapolis, and I woke up Monday morning, which was yesterday, feeling like this and not able to talk and feeling pretty crappy. So, anyway, this is my weekly check-in, but it's going to look a little bit different because the majority of the well, it's first of all going to be a little less organized, and the majority of the stuff is all from our trip to Indianapolis. And I'm just going to go through, so if you've watched my budget with me, I had some money set aside for the trip. And whatever else, but I'm going to go through and show you, but I didn't spend, because first of all, anything that you buy, I don't like dealing in cash a lot of the time. So I think I bought one thing in cash, which you'll see. The rest was all on a credit card. The stadium, anything that we purchased there was all cashless. So I didn't have the opportunity even to use cash there. But let's just jump in, and I'm going to go right and show you how I did this. So on the way down, one of the first rest stops that we stopped at, I let my son pick out 2 snacks and a vending machine. That was $8.70. The first, we got gas once on the way down. It was $43.81. I got lunch on Sunday on the way down at Panera. That was $13.03. I paid $30 to park at the hotel. I knew that cost was there, and I had figured that into the cash that I pulled aside. But there was parking right at the hotel, but it was $30. Souvenirs at the game. I got one thing for each of my kids, and it was $64.20. That wasn't an expense I was necessarily planning on, but my mom also gave me some cash for the trip, so I was like, well, I guess, if I get them each something. Okay, so then Sunday night after the game, my son goes to a new city and wants McDonald's for supper. That was at 11:09. The lobby, they had a little store in the lobby, and so he wanted some gummies for the drive home, so $4 on hotel lobby gummies. We filled up twice on the way home. Once was $37.63. On the way home on Monday, I got lunch at Hardee's. It was $14.39, and my son got lunch at Taco Bell. It was $5.96. The second fill, as we got closer to home, was $36.61. And then at the stadium, we had some snacks. We each got $18.54. He got a popcorn. We each got a Gatorade. $18.54. Okay. So the total was $288 even, and of that, $118.05 was gas. That was just kind of for my benefit. And then, so I had set aside, so this is the total we got to come up with here is $288. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 94, that was money that I had budgeted to set aside. So 64 was for whatever, and 30 was for that parking I was planning on. Okay. So if I take away 94, then my mom gave me some cash. I think one night, so he got McDonald's and then I got Dairy Queen. And for supper, I was like, I'm not eating McDonald's for supper. So I just got a large Blizzard at Dairy Queen, and that was my supper. And then he got a shake. So the total at Dairy Queen, I think, was $13 maybe. I paid in cash. I gave him a 20, and then they had a little tip thing, and the lady was super sweet, and so I left her a pretty hefty tip. So of that, first 20, there's $1 left. So $81 is what I have from my mom. 20, 40, 60, 80, and 1. So that's subtracting that 81. And then I had $68 in my budget spreadsheet going to gas, into the gas sinking fund. And instead of putting it into the gas sinking fund, I'm going to put it towards this amount. It's still less than what I spent in gas on that trip, but I'm going to put it towards this trip. So that leaves me with $45 to fund left of this trip. So I took 15 from car washes. So that's 15. That leaves me with 30. And then after, while I was gone, my husband and children got Casey's Pizza for supper. My husband and girls got Casey's Pizza for supper on Sunday night while we were gone, and that was $25 in change. I didn't even write down what the change was. I'm just rounding up. So this came out of my eating out envelope, 25, 25, 26, okay? So then what's left in my eating out envelope after I cover their $26 in pizza is 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So I have $16 left to fund in this trip, and I honestly don't know right now where that's going to come from. Like, I'm not worried about it, but I wanted to get all the cash allocated and in the bank, and then I can just see where we are. So essentially my check-in is all of this and the $25 in change for Casey's that I rounded up to 26 that goes here. So I should have 280. What should I have in here? Where did 288. I don't have the 68 because that's not in cash. So 220. I'm also missing 16 that I don't have yet, and I should have 26. So I should have $230 in cash here to put in the bank. Let's see if we have that. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, 92, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 230. All right, that is what we have for our check-in this week. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.